Hello Taurus, thanks for visiting my channel. I'm going to read your tarot for the month of February 2022. Welcome, and I'm going to pull 3 oracle cards to start and get the energies of the month, and then I'll be reading from the Tarot of Mystical Moments for your tarot reading. Let's see, the oracle cards I'm using are the Sufi Wisdom Oracle. I'm going to pull one from here, one from Pure Magic Oracle, and one from the Enchanted Unicorn Oracle. So I like to play around with the cards because I know that all the energies will meet up in the end. So let's get started for you, Taurus. Let's see what we have first of all. Your oracle card is free will. Get out of your cocoon. Go outside, play. Go outside and play. Okay. And your second card from Pure Magic. Witch's Wounds. Remedy, magical medicine, Sacred Heart, another day. Okay. And I'll read the meanings of the cards. And last but not least, the Enchanted Unicorn, which is based on a very, very old writing, very, very old. So, okay, you have Hedgerow. Let it go. Just let it go. Go with the flow. Let it go. Okay, so the Sufi Wisdom Oracle, free will. Get out of your cocoon. Okay, it says, so Sufis are mystics. They're trained not in a religion, but in the truth, and it's a mystical truth where religion and truth meet is the mystical. Okay, so get out of your cocoon. Deep in the sea are riches beyond compare, but if you seek safety, it is on the shore. Deep in the sea are riches beyond compare, but if you seek safety, it is on the shore. And that's by Sadi. And it says, dear friend, you are living in a time when many new experiences, opportunities, energies, and growth possibilities are available to you. Staying too long within the limits of what is perceived as safe ground breeds weariness. The only way to participate in the new is to get out of the routine of old energies and pathways. This oracle has a great message for you. The secrets of the kingdom are deep within you. The treasures of your own potential are just waiting to enrich the experiences of your life. If you are reluctant to try something new or hesitant to take a risk, you will be left on the shore and miss the fun of being creative and developing your abilities. Circling around using the same processes and getting the same results mean you are just repeating an old pattern. Simply change your intention to focus on where you would truly like to go in your life. Sufi wisdom is about surrendering with joy and trusting that you will land safely where you are focusing. Making changes can help you reach your goals and work past anxieties and grow as a result. So, do the same thing over and over again. You're going to land in the same place. They call that insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So, try something new. Ask someone else, how do you do this? Ask someone who has done it before you and find out how have they done this. Okay, the next card, oops. Pardon me. Okay. All right. Let me turn that off. Very good. Okay, so that's the Sufi Wisdom. The next is from the Pure Magic Oracle, and you have Witch's Wounds, number 36. Okay. Okay, it says remedy, magical medicine, sacred heart, another day. Cauldron, body, hearth, or bowl. We use various vessels to spin our magic and then drink the tonics, spells of love and delight. What remedy do you seek? You have all you need at the reach of your hand. Your heart is the wellspring to nature's abundance as you connect with love and grace. Do not fear a life of danger or suffering, but instead fear a life of no growth. Indeed. Embrace the power that arises from pain and the beauty that flowers after the darkness withdraws from its kiss. Using the ingredients of holy medicine and remedy is the answer to the peace you seek. We all have tears to shed in life, for great works of poetry, art, and beauty have all been born from broken hearts, but broken hearts pave the way for healing and the return to joy. Your scars tell stories of troubled times, but they are also the faces of your courage. This card is a reminder that sometimes we repeat our lessons so we can continue to master our heart. Do not abuse the mind or spirit or doubt that things will ever change. Whether you or another is learning deeply, be still and remember to be patient. Very interesting. They kind of go, I love how the cards go together. Change is in the air, not just for you, Taurus, but for everyone. And your other card, your last card, is hedgerow. Let's see what's in the hedgerow. What is there? Okay, hedgerow, let it go. Okay, here we go. There's the unicorn in the hedgerow. All right. Refreshing and uplifting, peppermint encourages clarity and inspiration. It is also associated with friendship, healing, and compassion. On a metaphysical level, peppermint cools down hot heads and allows for a more considered approach. It's wonderful to care for others and want what is best for them, and it's tempting to want to help others, quote unquote, when we can see a better way. But unless people specifically ask for your assistance, mind your own business, Taurus. We are all given a body to experience life on Earth, and every person gets to choose what they do with their own bodies and lives. As hard as it can be to sit back and say nothing, this card appears when you want to interfere and really shouldn't. I have something to say about that, so I'm going to say it now before I forget. So, you know, it's so easy to look at others and what's going on in their lives and try to fix them and try to help them. It's a very powerful feeling when we have our own things to work out. When we have our own things that we need to work on, that's when we'll have such an urge to try to help and fix others and help them find their way. Whenever we all are here to find our own way. The hedgerow unicorn gently reminds us that wild things grow at their own pace and in their own time. You may be itching to offer advice, thinking you know what is best for someone, but only they can make that decision. If you do want to help, send a friend or family member some gentle, emerald-colored healing light for them to use in any way that's needed. By the same token, perhaps someone wants you to get involved in a situation that just isn't your problem, one that you are not responsible for. Imagine being protected by the emerald light as it becomes a beautiful energy boundary through which only good can filter. In this case, we are reminded to live and let live. Yep, live and let live, otherwise you're going to be left behind on the shore instead of doing the work that's required of you in order to grow. Okay, so those are the energies, Taurus, for the month of February for you. Let's do your oracle, your tarot reading. So I am going to use the Celtic Cross this month. You have death. There you go. Transformation, change. This is the change that's required. Okay, death is the first card out, crossed by the Hanged Man. So you're requiring transformation, but you're feeling stuck, and that's okay. That is very common and natural. Justice is at the bottom of the reading. Okay. This is a karmic thing. The Chariot is in the recent past, so you may have been doing a lot of work toward this transformation in the recent past, although you may not realize that that's what it's about. If you've been feeling really uncomfortable or having interesting, weird dreams, or that would be the work that you've been doing. Then crowning you is the Six of Swords, and this is the energy of being taken from the choppy waters to calm waters, where you will end up residing after you go through this transformation. I'm going to say the way to get there is through the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is very curious and enjoys looking into exotic places, events, perhaps undertaking an exotic method of transformation. Okay, that's what I'm going to say. Then we have the Devil. Of course, the Devil is always going to appear. This is your energy right now, and I'm going to say that this Devil is you thinking, I don't have to change. I don't have to make any changes. I don't have to talk to that person. I don't have to, whatever it is required. I don't have to talk to that person. I don't have to learn how to change my communication style so that I can talk to that person. I don't have to do this work really, right? Right? I don't have to. That's what that is. Then the energy around you is that of the Lovers. All right, so that's in the environment around you. So this change may, if you are in a relationship, likely it is about how that relationship is for you in your life. We then have the Knight of Cups in the hopes and fears position. Yeah, you could be the Knight of Cups, and it could all be on the surface, and that, if you don't make this change, I'm going to say the hopes and fears would be, the fear is making the change. That's the fear. And the hope is that, oh, well, I don't have to do this work. I can just, keep it all on the surface. It's not that important. But this is about a major relationship in your life. So do you want it all to be on the surface? The end result, interestingly enough, is the Eight of Pentacles, where you do the hard work. And it's committed. It's a commitment to yourself, first of all. It's a commitment to go through that process of growing and changing and transforming, because that's what the butterflies are about. Doing the work that releases that transformation within you will bring you great joy. I have to tell you, Taurus, this work is very difficult. It's painful. So for instance, I did a reading for someone last night who's going through, who is in a relationship that has for many years been very difficult. The communication is not there. The respect between the two people is not there. It's like they just talk at each other, or they just yell at each other. And, one person, this person can only change him or herself. That's all you can do. You can't change anybody else. Like these oracle cards are saying, don't focus on anybody else, focus on yourself. What can I change about me so that I feel good about me, so that I feel I have done everything I can do for me, so that I can bring a better me to this situation. You can bring the best you to this situation. The other person may not change, but we don't care about the other person. What's important is you. And this is your path. So I'm seeing, so we have the death card, the hanged man, where you're kind of stuck right now. The end result, the whole purpose of this reading is justice. And the justice will be determined by whether or not you do this work that's required of you. You have everything here that says you can do this work. It's open to you. The only thing that you need, and it will be an interesting, exotic journey, is what I'm going to say. An interesting, exotic journey. It's going to be a difficult journey, and you may need help to change your communication style. And you may need to remind yourself over and over again not to look at others and try to fix them, because it's you who needs to be fixed. You're the one that needs the focus. This is a difficult time this month, astrologically. There are things going on. I watch a gentleman, on YouTube, his astrology channel is called Ablas Astrology, ABLAS Astrology, and he explains it in detail. But the first half of February is all about, it begins actually the end of January. Okay, here's what needs to change. You know what needs to change. The beginning of February with the new moon is when it's time to start making those changes. How am I going to? What do I need to do? What is the end result I'm looking for? So, if you have not started realizing and accepting that change is necessary by, the 15th of the month, I think that's when the full moon is, you're going to suffer a lot. You're going to suffer. And astrologically, you may not believe that affects you, but the moon affects everybody. And this is about the phases of the moon and each of the planets that it goes through. So I urge you to really do the work that's required of you, because the rewards are incredible. Really big deal. Okay, that's your reading for February 2022. It's up to you. What are you going to do this month to begin the process of these changes? Because this is going to be a long-term. Over this year, you're going to be working through these changes. You're going to need to practice. You're going to need to relearn ways of doing things, and then to practice them, and to fail, and to succeed, and to fail again and succeed again. It's going to be a long-term process, but there is a lot of joy along the way. So don't think that it's all going to be drudgery. It is not. There will be a lot of joy along the way, and your outcome is the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, Taurus. So this is a beautiful card of transformation, growth, and work that you will come to love, and love that you have learned this new way of doing things. It will be in your back pocket for the rest of your life, and you'll use it over and over again and teach others about it. Okay, so that's your reading, Taurus, for February 2022. Good luck on your journey this month. Okay, bye-bye.